What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gunfish TV. Back out here on the water again today, and I'm super pumped. I don't have a ton of time to fish today, so I got about 3.5 hours. I'll go ahead and throw that out there. But I'm excited because I believe today we definitely have the chance to catch our first bedfish of the year. Water temps are 62. We've had super warm temps for like the last 3 or 4 days, and I got some buddies that have told me that some fish are sliding up on the beds potentially in these lakes, and hopefully I catch one of them, and maybe it'll be a big girl. I'm probably going to do a lot of flipping around some wood, bushes, stuff like that, but I'm also going to be looking for some big bed fish as well. So out here today in my John boat, this is a 9/9 only lake, so super excited. Like I said, we got to go ahead and get to our first spot. We don't have a ton of time to fish, but I think we're going to catch some bigs today. So let's go ahead, let's put that rage bug to work. Let's see if we can get them. All right, we're here at our first spot, and we're gonna put our nos right here, throw our foam back there. We're gonna drop this trolling motor. We're gonna see if we can catch us a big girl on that rage bug. So let's get the trolling motor deployed. Water's got a little bit of stain back here, but not too bad. We got to get our new reel set. This is that brand new, this is that Team Lose Pro SP, and this is in the 7:5 to 1 gear ratio. And also it's brand new, so I need to make sure I tighten up that drag. I meant to do that yesterday, but we're flipping that blue crawl rage bug 3/0 owner, 3/8 ounce, 1 objective tungsten right there. And then we got 20-pound P-line floor clear, which is my go-to. And we're just going to go along pitching. This is just a big flat right here I started on. I wanted to look and see if we saw anything laid up, which is definitely possible, but we're going to do kind of some blind flipping, and we're going to be looking all at the same time. But I don't know, you can see I got a new rod here. This will lose. This is a TP1 black speed stick. This thing's really light. I like it. So we'll see if we can see us a big girl laid up here on the bed. I don't want to just do this right off the bat like big time, but I did want to look kind of to start off with. Like there's a stump right there. Very possible there's a fish on the bed right there. I don't see one, which is kind of surprising. There's a bed there. I see the bed. No fish on it though. I don't know, we had to see what we do. You know, some of these fish pulling up first thing might be a little bit skittish, possibly. But to kind of feel them out a little bit. All right, so I'm going along now, and I'm not seeing any real defined beds. I'm just kind of going along looking, you know, seeing what I can see. If it's anything real defined, I'm gonna go up there and check it out. But right now I haven't seen any yet, so I'm just keeping going down the bank, keeping moving. So lay down right here. I'm gonna flip up too, see if we get bit on that. But I'm just gonna move along, and if we see one, you know, we're gonna try to catch him. If we don't, then we're gonna flip wood and keep on moving. Keep on moving. I got a couple other pockets down the lake that I'm definitely gonna fish as well. So I don't wanna just blow a bunch of time in one spot, but they should be here. They should definitely be here. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. It's several people in this pocket back here in the back. I didn't realize. So we're gonna slide out of here and head a little further back down the lake. Spot, and what we're going to do is we're going to start right here in front of us and we're going to work back that way. So let's see if we can get us a great big old hammer. Gonna pick that rage bug back up again. I'm going to throw up here some of this wood, and hopefully, I mean, we run into something big. You know, that first pocket, it was several people in. I think it had been picked through. I saw several beds, nothing was on them. I don't know if the fish had been caught, maybe messed with, you know, I'm not sure. But we're gonna go in this pocket and see what we can find out. I mean, water temps are still over 60, 60.4 right here. So, I don't know, I'm ready to set the hook in a big one. I know that. Great big one. There's one. What is that? There we go. Oh, I thought it was so fat and thick. I thought it was a turned speckle. It looked weird when it come up. Well, let me tell you, he is not the size of what we want, but that is the first fish of the day on the rage bug. First fish right there. So we got the skunk out the boat with that little guy. Little thick one. Thank you, buddy. All right, up there in that wood, and we're right here at the mouth of this pocket. The old rage bug, cracked one. I was hoping when I set the hook it would be a tank, but they can't all be great big ones. I think we'll increase in size as we get a little bit further back into this pocket. At least I hope so. But that's all right, first fish. First bite. And he thumped it when he bit it too. I mean, he absolutely thumped it. We'll throw another one back up there, just in case he's got a buddy. That fish was so wide that I honestly thought it was like it looked like a speckle almost when it rolled sideways. The mouth was so small and the fish's body was so wide. That's crazy. Now, hopefully we can get a big one back in this pocket. I think there's definitely going to be one back here willing to bite. Got that one. That's a good one. That's a good one. He's hung. Oh, he's hung. There we go. Get in here. That's a doggone solid one. All right. He got hung up on that tree. Here's a good one. We got him. We got that one. He ain't as big as the other one, I can tell you that. But that's a chunky one. I mean, that's a 2 3/4 probably. Right there on that piece of wood. Nice fish. Maybe we are in them. I mean, we literally just lost that fish right over there where I broke it off, and the very next piece of wood, we got this chunk. So, good deal. Thank you there, buddy. All righty. Well, we might be into something. Nice. I'll tell you one thing, when they are hitting this, they are absolutely smoking it when they're biting it. I mean, they are thumping it and gone. Man, Nice. We might be in for some fun. Here he is. There we go. There's another one. Not a giant, but probably old male back in here. Whoop. There we go. There's another one. Thank you, buddy. All right. I mean, definitely wood. So wood is the key. And I'm gonna say rage bug. Rage bug's gonna be key as well. Always the key. All right, good deal. He was up there just snacking on it. I just come up and it was just like pook, 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 pook. And then he went off to the side. Oh no, that ain't good. Probably need to put a new rage bug on there. This one's a little soft. Yep, I definitely think wood. And we got plenty of it in this pocket. So I'm pumped. Nice. It was just kind of wedged in there. We'll still flip it around just cause. Tell you what, if they're all the way through this pocket, like they have been that first little bit, if they're on every little piece of wood on the way in, we are gonna have some fun. I mean, we are gonna have some fun. I'm not seeing any fish on the bed right now. I'm gonna go back up here and look, because there's a bed right here. But it just looks like if there's any piece of hard cover, wood, it's gotta be like a solid piece of a lay down. Coming down, it looks like there's a fish on it. Or so far, there's been a fish on like every single one of them. These fish are probably just sitting back, getting ready to pull back up on the bed. They probably pulled off last night. It cooled down just a touch. And they probably just pulled out and they're sitting, waiting to pull back up. There's a bed right there. I actually just threw on top of it and didn't realize it. This isn't exactly the type of wood that I'm looking for. So I'm looking for one that's coming out under the water, larger than that. And it seems like the fish are sitting kind of right on the break line. Not saying there aren't some fish sitting on these as well, but it definitely seems like for what little bit of time I've been fishing, it seems like the fish are on the more solid stuff. Like here, we got a log right here, like this one. Hopefully we'll have one on it. And there he is. That's a good one too. Yep. We got him dialed. We got him dialed. Get in here. I mean, an absolute doggone chunk. I mean, right in the top of the lip, pegged. That fish right there is, I mean, it is just as thick as you want to see it. Look at that tub right there. That thing, that is one fat fish right there. I mean, that's a 3+ pounder. Nice. Awesome. Man, there we go. There's a tub. Whoa, got stuck to my glove. Yes. I needed a good day like this. I really needed a day when I could come out, just flip, do my thing, and catch them. You know, sometimes you just need them days. come out and they're really biting how you want them to be, and you're just going to come out and have some fun and go home with some absolutely bruised up ribs. That is a good day to me. That is a good day. I'm being a lot more careful setting the hook. I'm not just absolutely slamming them like I did that first when I got a little excited on him. But I mean, it is just, like I said, the solid tree coming off the bank. They are on them. And here shortly when we set the hook, it's going to be a daggone monster. That fish right there just sat on it, and I could just barely feel him just pecking on it. And this Lew's TP1 Black, I'm gonna tell you, this thing is sensitive. It's a really nice rod at a great price point. Really nice. And also I really like the TPX ones as well. That's like the whiter color rods, almost like an almond color. They're really good rods for the money as well. There's another one. There's another one. Oh, we lost him. They are in here. I mean, they are in here. Man, all right. So anyway, as I was saying, head to lew's.com and be sure to check these out, because I'm telling you, and this reel as well, that Pro SP skipping and pitching reel, I mean, that thing is money if you're pitching and skipping. Let's see if we can get a doggone tank in the boat today. I got a feeling we're gonna have a crack at an absolute giant. You know, one question that I might have about this bite that I got going on is how far in the creeks are these fish? Are these fish pushed all the way in and all the way back? Because if they are, then we're gonna have a good time. You know, we're still gonna have a good time no matter what. But if they're only, you know, are they only halfway? You know, I kind of need to pay attention to where my bites stop. So if I get, you know, half, and I'm gonna fish this pocket all the way in no matter what, but if I get halfway in and my bites stop, and then I fish all the way in and I don't get any more bites, well, then right now, the fish might not be all the way in the pockets, you know, all the way in the backs. They might just be staging at the mouth, really getting ready to do their thing. But they also could just be scattered amongst the whole pocket, which is what I'm hoping we get a bite right here on this piece of wood. Definitely should be one here. There's a big old bed. I mean, just as obvious as anything in this world. And I do not see a fish up there on it. But one thing is, that fish, oh, wait a minute. No, that is a fish on it. Yep, that is a fish on it. We got our first dead fish that we're going to be attempting to catch. It's a pretty nice one too. Yep, that is a pretty nice one. Sitting right up there on the bed. Let's get the boat situated. It's probably about a 4-pounder. She just kind of drifted off. Let her get back on. She might not be like settled tight yet. There she is. She's coming back on. Yeah, that's a nice fish. We'll probably come back to this one. She isn't set tight. There she is right there. Oh, she's coming back on now. Yeah, she's looking at it. That's a nice fish. That ain't no baby, I can tell you that. She's locked pretty good. She's locked pretty good. We're gonna swing back around. I just wanted her to get settled back on there for us. Yeah, she's sitting perfect now. We got to turn the boat. That's one thing, you know, when bed fishing, boat position is everything. When you set the hook, you don't want to be all out of position, all out of whack. You want to stay off the bed. You know, she just ran something off the bed right then. And you want to stay back. You don't want to get up there right on top of them. This fish is kind of hard to see. The water isn't like super clear. She might be acting a little more right now. Oh yeah, she's turning on it. Oh yeah, she kind of chased it off then. Okay. Oh yeah, she didn't like that. She's got it. Got it. That's a good fish too. Yep, finally we came back and got her. First bed fish of the year if we can get her in the boat. Biggest of the day as well. Come here, baby. Get in here. I mean a chunk. Solid old fish, 4-pounder. Look at there. Yep, we messed with this fish for like, she's not too far from 4. It's probably a solid 3 3/4, I would say, but we messed with this fish, you know, for 10 minutes probably, and it just wouldn't act right. That's a male. He's up there peeing. That's a male, solid male, but just wouldn't act right. We came back, 2 flips on it, and boom, got it. So first bed fish of the year, right there, chunk. All right. Ooh, we got a jig stuck in our jeans. We don't want that. Yes. All right. Cool. That is cool. I come up and I was like, yeah, I think that fish is sitting on it. Yep. Sure was. Big old male is what that was. Solid male. Nice. Old rage bug. Doing work. Doing work. Let's get that thing spun around, and I got a feeling we're gonna go back down this side and maybe find another, I can't even talk, maybe find another bed fish, and probably gonna run into another fish just flipping, hopefully. So solid. Nice. This is where that one fish was, in this bed right here. I don't even see it anymore. Yeah, that fish isn't even sitting in the bed anymore. Brim are all over it. Well, dadgummit, I think that's gonna be it. I mean, that's gonna have to be it for us. We're gonna have to roll. We didn't do bad. This cloud cover came in and really kind of boogered things up. The fish were biting decent when we got here, and man, they really slowed down. I don't know if that's a fish. No, that's not a fish. Not a fish, but the bite really slowed down, so I don't know. Definitely not complaining. We got bites from a couple really nice fish that we kind of blew the opportunity on, but we put some decent fish in the boat as well. I mean, not bad for just over 3 hours of fishing. But I got my daughter's softball game this afternoon, and I got to get my tail out of here so I can make sure I'm there on time. I really appreciate y'all watching. I mean, y'all, you just really have no clue how much work goes into this, and just everybody that watches and comments, I appreciate it so much. But we're gonna head on back to the ramp, and I'll see y'all next time on Gunfish TV.